Hello again. Boop boop doop. So much stuff. Anyway, I think we can move on with life. Hello, hello. Alright, we got a few things to just copy over, and then we'll make a toile. This nice clean side. Oops. Okay, this one. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Yeah, that should be good. No, come on. I lost it. So many of these have fallen into this other section of my little box. I guess it doesn't matter too much, but oh well. I don't know. Okay. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, doot. Notches. We're gonna see if this configuration I did for the pattern draft works. And let's see, let's follow this line. Okay, now we've got these curves. Make sure this is straight. This way. And this guy, what is, oh, Kara. Oh dear. Kara. Was that a hairball? Wow. Came out with everything else? Okay. This is because I love you. Poor kitty. Aw. Poor kitty. Jeez. We're trying a thing. Alright, so that is the side back. Of the underskirt, underbust winter JSK. This is gonna be a chore, isn't it? This is a large. Right. Okay. So probably let me get this part done first here. Just need to make sure I have enough room for seam allowance. Hello, hello to everybody coming in. I'm just copying this over. Did I really not do that? Stupid. Oh my god. So dumb. Why do I do this to myself? I know this one is straight across. Yeah, it's pretty close. So here's a notch, and here's a notch. Oy vey! Oy vey schmear! Mark your notches! Mark your nachos! Okay, let's try this again. Alright, now we go here, and here, and this way, and this way, and this way. It's pretty much all straight, except there's this here. This has a notch. This is curved. said so, that's why. Okay, and then this is notched. But then, so is this, so is this, so is this, and this, and this. I'll have to make sure. Yeah, I got that. Okay. Ah! Here, 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 here. Yes. Kind of straight. And then here it's not. Notch. The notch is actually here. But then the casings are here and here, 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 and here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. 6 casings for the elastic to go into. I think we can probably fit it in here like this. We also still have to do the one for the front facing. Okay. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-doo. Boo-boo-ba-doo. Notch. Nachos. this. So we're still gonna have to do some corrections, which is fine. It's to be expected. This is facing. Back facing, back facing. Right, okay. Well, now that that's done, oh, it's not done because I didn't do this bottom part. So this needs to get squared here. And then we try our best. Yeah, I'll just fix whatever when the time comes. Okay, I need to really figure out what pens actually work now. These are like drying up, or I don't know. I don't know, let's try this purple one. Well, that one works. Sure, okay. can't wait to cut this thing out. This part takes the longest. And of course, when I hurry, I make mistakes. But I can't help it. I want to make it now. Let's do it now. Ooh. Do I have? Oh my god, barely, yes. Oh, that's close. I have just enough room for my seam allowance. Awesome. Okay, that is done. Now I get to put it together. I'll cut it out first, and then put it together. See what I get. I might have to make some adjustments. Weird dissonance in this tune. Something else was playing in the background. I'm not gonna cut elastic just to make a toile of this. I'm not gonna be cutting the facing. I just want to cut the muslin and see about getting the shapes that we want. So let's see, where are the other, here's the other pattern pieces. So this is for the new front and the 2 pieces in the back. I'll still have to do that band around the hips. So we're only going to be doing one side, since that's all we need to do. Okay. Am I actually on Twitch right now? I hope so. It's the slow period, so I'm not worried, I guess. What is all this? Okay, I don't know. I think it says that I am? Yeah, I'm on. I am on. Everything's fine. Just making sure. Okay, so this is the back. These notches here. Back pieces. This really should be pressed. Oh, hello. Oh my goodness. Ishani 421. Hello and thank you, Mama Samu. Hello, Senpai, my old friend. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm rated. Hey. Oh, I see. Well, thank you so much, Mama Samu, for rating me. I appreciate. Hello, friend. Hello. You missed my pattern drafting adventure that I am making that dress that you see up there that I drew the other day. I've got a bunch of this fabric and yeah, just trying to get that done. Thanks for visiting. I hope your stream went well. I'm sorry I haven't visited. Been busy, as you know, as it happens. Yeah, patterns. Doing patterns. I just finished doing all kinds of pattern drafting. Ugh, so much fun. No worries. Cool. Aw, thanks for bringing your peeps in. Appreciate. I am doing a toile just now, and I'm just pressing this so that I can make it without any creases in it. Just a bunch of this muslin. Woohoo! I just got back from con, so doing some watch parties for the contests. Cool! I have a con this weekend that I get to judge the masquerade. Well, technically it's pre-judging. I'm helping with the masquerade, but that's this weekend, so no rest for the weary. Yeah, totally sweet. Figured they're hankering for some sewing since I haven't been. Aww. Well, I'm always sewing. Either sewing, drafting patterns for Lolita, or the most recent thing is I did that illustration just because I felt like it. So yeah, I do all that fashion design stuff. It's my job. I hosted MC'd for this one. Neat. You'll be sewing again tomorrow. What are you working on? Oh no. That's okay. I didn't need that. Woo! See, I need this one. This should be like the grain going this way. Back to my big build of the Red Queen. Ooh, I should probably check that out, see how you're doing. How far are you on it? I'm just gonna copy this. She's about 60% done, but so many details to do. Yeah, I mean, oh boy, don't I know it. Like, the easy part is just putting the big blocks together, and then there's all the embellishment you have to do. Like, if you want chiffon on there, you have to finish it somehow. I usually like doing a pearled edge on my serger, or just all manner of things. Choosing the lace sometimes takes just as long, because I have just a collection of lace, and I can never decide which one I exactly want or would be a good fit for a thing. I've been trying to be better about my expediency, but yeah. Okay. Thanks for bringing in your peeps. Makes my day. Oh boy. Yeah, it's a little bit easier to do this than cutting around the pattern. Sometimes I just do it that way, but not today. I did not do it today. Happy to show off, fellow sewing lovers. Aw. Oh, and exactly. Smocking, gold work, beading, applique, all of these things fill my future. Woo boy! I got shelves full of all those things. Just of books that talk about how to do it. Oh boy. I experimented with smocking, Canadian smocking, on my channel not too long ago. Beading I really haven't gotten into. It's because it's intimidating. But like, I know how to do it, but it is time consuming and one must be patient, and so sometimes I just, do the fast thing. What con are you going to? We have a con here called KanjiCon. It is an anime convention that is happening this weekend. It was originally started by a student of UNM, and he is this is their 7th year. So it seems to be doing well for him. And I volunteered for the first couple years, but hadn't gone too much since then. And they approached me to put together a J fashion show, which didn't pan out because New Mexico doesn't really have too many people interested in creating and showcasing J fashion. So it turned out it's mostly cosplay. So I'm like, well, I can help with the masquerade since we're not having a J fashion show like we originally wanted, and that's okay. We are not a very populous state, so things like J fashion or Lolita fashion, we have communities here, but it's still pretty niche, more niche than other places. I've heard of it. Mine was Kumori-kan. Where is Kumori-kan? Where are you? We're in New Mexico. That is the front. Okay, this is the center front. So I need to just extend. Yeah, I just need to be sure that I extend the back part here. Portland, Oregon, not that far. Oh yeah, I like Portland. I've been to Portland. That's a really fun place. It's very artistic there. And I remember when I went there, the Salt and Straw was some of the best ice cream I ever had in my life, and I tell everybody about it. Anyone who will listen, I tell them about the Salt and Straw. I liked it so much I actually spent $50 on 5 pints to be shipped to me here in New Mexico. Because they can do that. They do that for you. Alright, I'm going to make a line so that this is where I need to fold and apply that to my center front seam. Yay, I'm glad you liked it. Yes, I'm about 10 minutes away from one. Lucky. Ooh, that stuff is good. Okay. So I did 3 pieces. I have one more to do. Can I get it out of this? Oh, I can. Oh, I can do it. Oh, she's trying. Next time you're in my area, my treat. Oh, that's a wonderful offer. Well, I might love that. I don't know when I'll get to go to Portland again, but you never know. So it's a good thing we're friends on Twitch. I would love it. Let's see. Do I want to do this? I'll just cut around. You're so sweet. Well, I appreciate it, and I appreciate again you stopping in. Let's see. Let's get that down there. Okay. I am so close to making this toile. I just want to put it on my dress form. I'm gonna do inch out here. This is the center back. I'm talking out loud. other way. What did I do? Yeah, okay, no. For a second I thought I was crazy. This is definitely like here. And it's shirring. Okay. Oh, I need things. I got it. I got a, what's the little thing? I got a lurk mode and eat. Dress that lady. All right. Well, I appreciate you lurking at least. Thanks for giving me that number. And go eat something. I understand this problem. I need to eat soon. Oh, that's not true. I had a sandwich. I've been pretty bad about that. Anyway, go on. And thanks again. Huh. Really? Weird. What's going on with this? This muslin has some kind of weird finish on it. Thought I washed it. Okay, sides, center back, got this, and then, oh, that's right, the front, which I did, didn't I? I did, because I had it right there. What am I, crazy? I am crazy. I'm crazy. Worry. Alright, so, here we go. Bodice force, assemble! We're gonna do it this way. I'm gonna pin it with my small pins, which I have here, and see how this fits on my dress form. So this size may be a little bit bigger than my dress form, but it's like within the general areas. So we'll see whatever adjustments I need to make. Okay, then we have this. Oh yeah, there's already discrepancy there. That's okay, that's what this is for. Okay, let's see here, get this more centered. Come on. How? Okay, wait. Oh my god. So there's that. Also, I need to make sure that this is going to meet where I need it to, but before I get that on there, I'm going to do the same thing here. So we're going to do it on the outside. Did I? Ah! I was in such a hurry. Get this right here and here. See if we get those notches to match the nachos. We're gonna match our nachos. Maybe that should be another emote. Match your nachos. Maybe that's not. Maybe this is just dumb. That's just dumb, Carol. What are you talking about? That's supposed to be a little bit closer, so move this one here. There. And this is supposed to be kind of curved in. About a 1 centimeter difference, so okay, let's move this down. That's right. That's good. Oh boy. Got our nachos matching. Hey, down! You little rat, get down! Ooh, get down! Ooh. Just because you're so spoiled, thinks you can get away with everything? Hmm? Is that right? Little cat? Down here, that's actually, it's only off by a little bit. It's not tragic, it's not terrible. Alright, so we got this. That's actually meeting. Supposed to have some give. Something's wrong. Well, also things. Let's see here. Could also just not be lined up properly. So okay, let's see what happens when we do this. Say you're not supposed to use your dress form as a pin cushion, but sometimes it's just convenient. It's supposed to be one there though. Anyway. Right, so, This is supposed to be like all scrunched up. It's like, how much is that? It is a large, so it is going to be slightly, this is the extension to give it shirring. So if it were exactly needs to be lower. Lower here. This, yeah, right here. It's right around where the waist is. This also has a seam allowance here, so it's almost right. It's supposed to have ease to move and lift your arm. It might just fit differently. So this is the initial toile. What I might end up doing is not bad. I might just go ahead and do the other half and sew a completed bodice mock-up with the shirring. So I have a lot of elastic. I have just a bunch of old elastic that I can use for this purpose, and see how it fits when it's actually put together the way it's designed. So from there, I might be able to take some liberties and maybe do like this band at the bottom that is part of the illustration. Oh wow, so tiresome. So I'll put this back, which means I'd have to cut out more and just sew it. Where did the top to this go? What did I do? Why do I keep losing everything? I don't know. Just aimlessly looking. It's probably under something, like everything tends to be. Really though? What did I do? Did I take it off over there? Man, I have no idea. I swear I'd lose my head if it weren't attached. Did it fall? Guys, I'm feeling crazy. No kidding. God. I took this off. I mean, I got this one. I hate losing things. How did I lose this thing? Did it fall like in here? Like, did I absentmindedly throw it away? Oh my God. That's the original. Not real. Well, I guess it'll turn up when I need it. Oh, you know what I probably did? Did I? Ah! I found it! I rolled it up in my ironing pad. I did that. I did that! That was me! Ah! I drive myself crazy. I really need to chill out. Like, it's not that big of a deal, but... Anyway, I'm moving on. We're all moving on. Okay, so I don't need that anymore. An experiment will commence, which means I need to cut. I'm gonna put a seam on this, so it's a good thing that I gave it some pretty generous seam allowance. This needs to be ironed. So we're going to add seam allowance to this of about a centimeter.
them a satisfaction they couldn't get any other way.
Okay, there's the other back of that. And this extra, that's a facing. The front. Also, I need the center front with the seam allowance. Go this way. What am I doing? I don't know. Hi, Melon. Welcome back. I was getting so lonely. Actually, it was pretty cool. Another Twitch streamer, Mama Samu, came in and raided me. It was nice for her to drop in and say, hey. She's really good. She's a really, really good costume designer, cosplayer. So I checked her out a little bit, and then she came and visited me. It was very nice. She said, hey, and I said, hey. I'm like, what you up to, girl? And she's like, oh, nothing. I'm just busy doing cons. And I'm like, yeah, I got one too. You know, the huge. Aha! Still listening, are you? That's cool, I'm finding new cosplayers. I like finding new cosplayers too. There are a lot of really talented people on Twitch. I'm usually only interested in seeing people like making sewing projects and things like that, but occasionally I'll pop into like crocheters. But as far as like interesting stuff to watch, the sewing and also just like handicrafts. Oh, I love resin. Why do I love to watch resin videos so much? They're so satisfying. Also, like the videos that are produced instead of like live streamed, you know, because you get to skip forward the 24 hours that it takes for something to cure. Oh man, I just love it. I love that stuff. Yes, it is mock-up material. I have this on the dress form right now. So what I'm attempting to do is I'm just gonna cut out the other half, because usually we're only draping on one half of a dress form. But this needs to be shirred, and I think I'll get a better sense of fit if I have the whole thing with some elastic in it, which I have lots of elastic. So I was just gonna do like a tacked on elastic in the back to get a better sense of the shape that I'm looking at, so maybe I can do adjustments that way. I'm trying not to get tired. I'm trying to just push through. So I got the center, front, and back cut out. Now all I need is another side back here. And the side front, which is right here. Yeah, so because I already cut out the centers, front and back, which are required to be cut on a fold as a whole piece, I added a seam allowance just to, I didn't want to cut out whole pieces. I already have half of it cut out, so that's what's happening. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'm sticking to it. I've been so interested in resin. I know. I think you mentioned too that if I ever played with resin, you'd love to watch. Which I do not blame you. It is so fun, especially with people who have crickets. I'm so jealous of people who have crickets and they can like have these die cut pieces of little like logos or little sayings of theirs put into the resin. It's so fun. I'm like, I wish I could afford and justify a $200 cricket, but alas, I cannot, and I have priorities. Anyway, sorry. I get so sleepy during this weather. Oh, your sister has a cricket, huh? I get sleepy too. I'm like really fighting, wanting to just give up and like take a break for the day, but no! I'm determined! I'm gonna push through this! And also cool for your sister having a cricket. That's awesome. Do you ever get to play with it? Because if my sister had a cricket and she was nearby, I'd definitely play with it a lot. Or is she far away because you're in Canada? Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, she's an NYC. They look so cool, but I'm saving up for a dress form. Yeah, it depends on where you know your priorities lie. I like my $300 dress form. It kind of ended up breaking a little bit during the move last time. I think it fell over and now it doesn't like adjust height, which made me pretty upset. My boyfriend apologized profusely, and then like finally I just asked him, hey, can you do something to fix that? Because that's an expensive piece of equipment, and I hate to say it, but you guys didn't secure it and it fell. So now it's broken. It still works, like shoulders still collapse and everything, but yeah. We'll maybe see each other next year. I'm worried the adjustable one will be a waste. Oh, did you already order the adjustable one? Because I can kind of tell you right now. Yeah, no. Oh, thank goodness. Nah, that wouldn't do you any good. I mean, I shouldn't say that. The only benefit to having an adjustable dress form is for like sort of a fitting with a client that's far away. But even then, those dress forms only go up so much until you have to buy the next size. So yeah, and I had one. I don't know what happened to it, but I had one. And I really only used it to make sure that my fitting was correct on somebody that I needed to grade for. But it depends on what you want to do. Because if you're doing what I'm doing, best thing to do, of course I might be a little biased, is to use a professional dress form, because it does have one size. It's one size, but that size becomes your standard. So that's your like middle size. And then you would learn to grade up or down to accommodate somebody else that you might be making something for. Also, it has all the cardinal points and prime points on what would be a pattern already included in the structure of the dress form. So you have your princess seam, the center, the waist, you have the arm plate, side seam, the cup and everything, the neckline, the hip line, all of that is marked on the professional dress form, so it gives you a better idea of how to read a blueprint of a pattern or even a technical flat. if you wanted to make your own pattern and all you had is a technical flat. The technical flat is designed to accommodate the lines on a dress form. So that's what it is. Yeah, mine is a single size, but it's a standard size 8. That used to be my size. It's 26.5-inch waist, 34-inch bust. I'm technically 33 bust and a 27 waist now, but it's still close enough that if I need to adjust something, it's not a big deal, and it would fit me if it fits on this. And even then, I know how to grade, so I make a design, it fits this, and then I just adjust the size of the pattern up to my client. It is a standard B cup. See, and mine is weird too. My proportions are weird. I'm a double D, but I'm a 32. So technically, 34 B cup is the same, I guess, C cup. I don't know. But yeah, so I have to accommodate myself because I'm well endowed, but tiny. Okay, what am I doing? I'm cutting this out. Did I mention that Modes For You got back to me? And I'm getting all that fabric. I'm getting both the fabrics that I picked out because I'm super excited. I'm sorry, I can't keep it in. I'm just so excited. Yay! I know. I really, really can't wait to get it and show everybody and do my best to do a decent vlog entry and also do it on stream so you guys can see and stuff and things. It is exciting. I was kind of legit worried for everybody over there though, because they're in Hong Kong. And it took them, they even admitted that it took them a little while to get back to me because they were delayed. Their traffic was super delayed due to all the protests. And that message came just after the news of the guy being set on fire. It was just, so I was a little bit worried for the representative who was contacting me and everybody at that office because I really like their business. I don't want any of them to suffer because of these things. So apparently they're okay. There were just delays in their transportation, like a lot of delays. The university situation doesn't look good. I know, right? I don't even know where to start with that. It started as one thing and it seemed to have morphed into another? Question mark? Like, this isn't even its final form kind of thing. They think it could be the new Tiananmen Square. Oy. Yeah. And I'm glad everyone at Mode seems to be okay. Yes, me too. Yes, they assured me everything was pretty okay. It was very hard to get into where they work. Also, I just read your other thing saying my goal now is just using up most of my stash. And that's the first thing that I thought of too when I kept looking at this fabric. I'm like, I have so much of this. I need to use it now. It's winter. That's what I bought it for like 3 years ago. Now is the time. The time has come, the walrus said. To speak of many things. Of shoes and ships and sealing wax and cabbages and kings. And while the sea is boiling hot and weather pigs have wings. attempting a thing. An attempt will be made. Today? I don't think I was. My industrial will be used momentarily. Also, I need to add the seam allowance to these. I gave it extra seam allowance just in case, but now I'm going to chop it back down to match the other side. It doesn't actually have a seam in the back, but yeah, I'm just doing it this way. And then this. Yes. So Walrus the Carpenter. I can recite Jabberwocky by heart. It's probably my best one, if I'm being totally honest. Alright, I need my chair over there. So first, what I'm going to do, I got this here. Hello, Omni Prime. Back this way. This guy here. Alright, first things first is these two things, and I'm going to put these together in the center. That's pretty cool, huh? It's pretty nerdy. Oh, do I have my snips? Oh, I do. I have them now. Okay. my god. It's amazing. Okay. So there's that. I'm gonna butterfly these open. Oh. Let's see how quickly I can put this together, and then I think that's gonna be my stopping point. I also have to apply the elastic. Center front. And then here, just start cold marking, iron marking, real quick, so I know where to put my elastic. Here. Okay. Next one. Okay, so I have my marks now. Yeah, you've not seen that yet? I thought I'd shown that to you. Marking it that way. So let's see, if I did it at a half, it does stretch out all the way. So I'm gonna make it pretty nice and snug. Let's see, this guy, I need this. And like I said, I have so much of this. Look at how much I have. It's a ridiculous amount of 1/4 inch elastic, and it's just going to dry out. It's probably already lost some elasticity, so I actually ended up buying some new stuff. I use this for like things that aren't as important. Okay, so here we go. I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need one more. This gets folded over, and I think the idea is that there's a casing in here. But for now, I just want to get an idea of what this is going to look like. So I'm going to do this, and I'll be right back. I'm going to sew these on. I never think of elastic wearing out. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's because of the material that it uses. It's, I mean, polyester elastic. What is it? Rubber. So it's the rubber, and it'll dry out over years. So if you ever find like really old elastic from 30 years ago, it loses its moisture, and that's the thing that gives rubber its elasticity. okay, I'll admit. So let's do this. This. Starting on the end. Ah, my lips! I used a vintage wood spool thread and it didn't go well. Oops. Yeah, they're not the same standard anymore. I guess it's the same and as not using old thread. The thread usually is okay. That's usually worn away with just use. But specifically the rubber is what dries out. And yeah, those old spools just, they're not going to work too well unless you have it on a cone holder maybe. But they don't really fit too well in newer sewing machines. And by that I mean it goes up very high. last one. Ah, yeah. Let's try something else. Where we're sitting. Okay. Probably should have started that way, but I'm not doing it that way for the finals, so it's okay. Ugh. Holy crap. That was a lot of elastic. Oh, I thought maybe it was an old thread wax or something. Oh. I did this. It's a lot of shirring. But it makes it like way super small, like much smaller. Yeah, so it's definitely gonna keep things a little more snug. Yay! Thank you! I did it! I did the thing! So, I think now I'm just gonna put it together, except leave it open on the side. So I won't do one of the side seams. You just gotta remember that. Don't do one of the side seams. So this shouldn't take me very long. It'll take me like maybe 2 minutes. Like this thing goes 2,000 stitches per minute and I'm not using pins. Just gotta make sure I got all the pieces right here. Alright. So make sure you have it going the right way. For goodness sake. God damn it. I keep doing that. I keep putting my snips over here and forgetting them. Ah! What a mad lad. Aw. That's not that crazy. Okay, here's one. Where's the other? Where's the other front? Where's the other front? Give it to me. This one? That one? Yeah, this one. Maybe it was gonna take like 10 minutes. I don't know, how many minutes has it been? I'm almost done. Alright, so there's definitely gonna be, yeah, there's like a shortening. Oh, almost. Just notched badly. I can be fixed. It's actually not too bad. Aha. Okay. I did it. Now this still doesn't have the finish. It doesn't have the facing on it. Touch here. I don't know. Yeah, it's I mean, it needs pressing, and this has seam allowance on it so that it actually has straps that go like this. This goes in, so it's gonna be, needs some pressing, and it is big. It is pretty big. This is the large. This was the large in Otome no Sewing, and this is a medium size mannequin. So, I mean, it does generally have the shape that I want, that I think replicates the image that I liked. I'm just gonna, let me do this. Gosh. Really? Ow. It's got a lot of room over here. I don't like that. Anyway, okay. I did my little marathon. It is 5 o'clock. We're actually expecting somebody to come over pretty much right around now, so yeah, I should probably go. But I'll probably be back tomorrow unless something happens, but I'll let you know in the Discord if something does. Like when I suddenly had to sub on Tuesday. That sort of thing. Thanks for hanging out with me, Melon. Appreciate it. It was a quiet day today, but I got things done that needed doing. So here we are. Yeah. Always a pleasure to have a nice chat with my sewing friends, and we'll hang out again soon. Probably tomorrow if you can make it, and I'll see you on Discord.